show your face. Show your face, please, with Durk on top.
Hey, what's up, y'all? Y'all know my slogan. I don't know it all, but I know what I've been through. Now, before we get into this video, make sure you check us out on Patreon at www.patreon.com/Hookah Anonymous _. You guys been telling us to create one for the longest, so we recently created a community where we will upload videos that we can't share on YouTube due to their guidelines. We'll also be dropping the latest TDF first, behind the scenes information that you wouldn't find anywhere else on our socials. So make sure you become a member, and after you do that, head over to our official Instagram page at Hookah Anonymous _ and follow us there. Now without further ado, let's get into what you guys came here to see. Now, with Lil Durk's hearing literally tomorrow, which I'm assuming will be the last one before the trial starts on the 20th, as y'all know, more evidence in regards to this case have been dropped by the feds. This time, instead of screenshots, they're stating that they have actual text messages of Lil Durk reacting to a Quando Rondo affiliate trying to squash the beef between them after the death of Lil Pav, but Lil Durk declined and had some interesting words for him. Now, speaking of interesting, these text messages are interesting because we don't know if they had these texts before his last hearing on the 13th, or did they just get them? And this is important because if y'all remember, during his last hearing, it was noted that the phone that was seized from his house when the home invasion occurred was allowed to be used during the trial. And according to the feds within that phone, they found screenshots of Durk allegedly trying to figure out the address that Quando Rondo affiliate Lil Tim would be on house arrest at, and even went as far as having screenshots of posters including show dates that revealed where Quando Rondo would be performing at. According to the feds, this will further the stalking charge, proving that this is a clear indication that he was indeed trying to stalk Lil Tim and Quando, stemming from the death of his friend King Von. Now here's the thing, y'all. That was all they were able to obtain from the phone so far due to it being locked, so legally they're not supposed to hack into his phone, because if they go that far then it wouldn't be used in court because it would be considered illegal. So the judge told the feds that if they can in fact get into the phone, then whatever else is in there could be used at trial, but they just have to obtain the contents legally. So with that being said, the new question is, were they able to get into that phone legally? Were they able to get new text messages instead of screenshots? And if they did, then what else was in that phone? Now I told y'all before, whatever the feds release right now is just the tip of the iceberg. They're not going to show their whole hand just yet, and quite honestly, I'm actually surprised they're letting it all out this way, but here we are. If Durk got anything incriminating on that phone, other than what we already know of, then it's not looking too good. Because like I specified before, it's not a question of if the feds can get into that phone. For one, if you ever get caught up in the airport for a crime, they literally have a wire they plug into your phone and they can get straight inside. No passcode, no hassle, no nothing. So it's not a question of if, but it's more so a question of can they get it done legally. So we're going to get into the new evidence that the feds have due to text messages in Durk's phone, and y'all let me know what y'all think about this afterwards. So before we get into it, make sure you hit that thumbs up button, hype the video so we can get into the algorithm, and if you not subscribed to the platform already, make sure you do so now. Let's get into it. Hold up, y'all. There's no way you're watching this video for free right now, where you could be getting paid literally just for playing games while this video play in the background at the same time. Only difference is the increase in your bank account. Now, I'm not saying you'll get rich, but I am saying that you could easily make something while doing nothing except for sitting on the couch playing games if you download the app Free Cash. Tap or click the link I pinned in the comment section, or scan the QR code that I put right here on the screen. Also, if you use my link right now, they give you a little sum to start off with just for signing up. So if you want a little Uber Eats or something to snack on and don't feel like dipping into your own wallet, play a few games so you don't have to spend your own ends. Now let's get back to the video. Now according to the new documents, the feds have text messages showing the Quando Rondo affiliate actually reaching out to Lil Durk to squash the beef between them after the death of Lil Pav. But according to reports, Durk declined the offer to squash the beef and even stated that they're only trying to take the piece off his switch. The document will read, quote, "Proof that the conspiracy continued, following SR's murder will be presented through anticipated cooperated testimony and exhibits. For example, the government will seek to admit Exhibit 125, which is a text thread between a burner phone used by Defendant Banks and multiple co-conspirators, including Defendant Wilson, co-conspirator 4, and co-conspirator 5. Specifically, on December 25, 2022, Defendant Banks sent a text message and voice recording telling his co-conspirators that an affiliate of TB's reached out to squash the rivalry and asked for peace. Defendant Banks told his co-conspirators he rejected the peace offering, stating, quote, "I'm not hopping on the phone to squash a rivalry because, quote, this for Thang and Vaughn." He continued, "Call me about peace, take the piece of the switch," referencing a machine like the one used by the conspirators to unalive SR on August 19, 2022, a voice message Defendant Banks sent to his co-conspirators immediately after. Now, if y'all paid attention, it said proof that the conspiracy continued following SR's M will be presented through anticipated cooperated testimony and exhibits, which means that somebody who has inside information or may have been going back and forth with Durk or anybody affiliated with OTF is gonna testify and willingly testifying that after SR's passing, which was Lil Pab, they still were going back and forth. So this could be anybody. Some people say maybe Quando Rondo, or maybe it could be somebody affiliated with Durk that's just gonna testify and prove that yes, we were still going back and forth after the death of Lil Pab with the rivals Quando Rondo or Little Tim or whoever. We don't know, but the document said it was anticipated and they're cooperating and they will testify. So this should be interesting. Now, if y'all also paid attention, they said not only did he refer to a switch, which was a gun attachment also included in the unaliving of Lil Pab, but in the document he also admitted himself that this was for Thang and Vaughn. Now, I don't know, y'all, if they could prove that that burner phone did in fact belong to Durk, and he did in fact say that in the text or voice message, and even worse, a voice message because you can't fake a voice, then clearly they already proved the motive, right? Because it came straight from the horse's mouth. Well, in this case, his thumbs. And now that I think about it, maybe that's not the phone seized from the house. They said it was a burner phone. And y'all remember they said prior in another document that the feds know for a fact that these guys were buying burner phones to allegedly solicit crimes and were getting rid of them. And as they were getting rid of them, the feds were behind them picking them up wherever they left them. These are the same tactics that they were using for the mob when they would charge them with RICOs, as they snoop behind them picking up old cigarettes for DNA, throwaway phones, throwaway firearms, receipts, etc. So for the people that say things like, how can they prove it was their burner phone if it was thrown away? Well, you're gonna see. Now also when it comes to the Quando affiliate who tried squashing the beef and Durk denying it, it says a lot. Well, they can make it seem like Durk was the aggressor of the situation and tried furthering the violence because he didn't want to squash it despite acting like he don't know nothing about the Pab shooting. Then also, this will further the theories of Durk allegedly putting that peace concert together only because he already knew the feds were coming and tried to make it look good. Now, I'm not saying he did or he didn't, but you can't say you're an advocate for peace publicly, but in private you doing the complete opposite. So I don't know, y'all. They have another hearing for Durk tomorrow, and then I guess after that, it's straight trial time. It should be very interesting, especially being that they got 30 plus witnesses. And before we end the video, let's briefly address this, because you have a lot of people stating the fact that they got so many witnesses, that goes to prove that they don't got nothing on Durk. One user said, quote, "Feds doing too much. Why you need 35 witnesses if y'all claim to have so much evidence?" Another user would state, quote, "If you have real evidence, you don't need any witnesses. LOL, 35 witnesses, it's gonna be like a playground." Now, I don't know if these guys understand how the law works, especially the feds, but this is how the feds play. The first user said the feds doing too much. Well, duh, this is exactly what they do. They need 35 witnesses because they need to put the nail in the coffin. And witnesses do count as evidence, basically to prove it. Other evidence got nothing to do with the witnesses and informants. It's all gathered to do exactly what it's supposed to do, which is convince the jury that you are the criminal they're trying to make you out to be. And the other user said, if you have real evidence, you don't need any witnesses. That is real evidence. it don't get any realer than a witness or an informant. There's literally a whole show called The First 48 where all they do is convict people based on witnesses, right? So I don't know what people don't understand, but the 35 witnesses could be used for anything, and it could be anybody. It could be bankers, it could be landlords, it could be spouses, family members, it could be your friends, it can even be your ops. But the thing is, if you have someone testifying against you and they can prove whatever the feds are claiming you're guilty of, it's never a good look. What we're gonna see? Y'all let me know what y'all think about this. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit that bell so you're notified every time we drop new content. And remember, as long as you keep on watching, I'ma keep on dropping. And I'm out. Are you tired of a bunch of social media gurus promising you results with their course, but all they do is take a bunch of information off YouTube and Google, then sell it to you? Well, look no further. Our YouTube Tips and Tricks Masterclass course comes equipped with SEO tips and tricks, along with methods we use to growth hack our YouTube channel. It also includes step-by-step ways to publish your video before uploading to guarantee a great SEO score, therefore your videos can rank and be shown to a bigger audience. Views and subscribers don't come by luck, and just how YouTube have an algorithm, you should have one as well that can guarantee you results. We doing websites and softwares we personally use to generate money creating Faces YouTube channels. If you also would like to skip the process and just buy other pre-built accounts, whether it's Instagram, YouTube, or Facebook, we also threw that in there for you too. We went through trial and error, so you don't have to. Click the link in the description or the comments and get started today.